What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ring of Honor Jazwares Vault exclusive Hardy Boys. We got Jeff on the left, we got Matt on the right, and this is limited to 3,000 pieces. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so first off, as soon as I saw this announced, I had to pick it up. I've had to get all the Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy figures that Jazwares has released. I know I don't like the Jazwares part choices for the most part, but I do like the designs of the ones that they have released, especially a couple of these Jeff head sculpts. This is now the third or fourth one. This is the fourth Jeff head sculpt that I've actually liked. I like the other two long hair Matt head sculpts. I don't like this one, and I don't like the one that was on the Unrivaled Series 4 all the way at the beginning of the line. It's just, I never liked this hairstyle for Matt Hardy. I always liked it when he did like the Hardy Boys thing. That's besides the point. These two figures are actually pretty freaking incredible. I'm gonna go out on a limb and let's see, I'm gonna call it that this is going to be the AEW release of the year. Or you could dispute that because it's Ring of Honor rather than just AEW, but it is Jazwares nonetheless under the AEW banner, and they're pretty freaking sick. They both come with these cloth jackets, which actually look a lot better than I anticipated them looking. I'm pretty impressed with this. This design has always reminded me of, if any of you guys out there are Disney fans, this reminds me of the wallpaper on the Haunted Mansion. It looks pretty close to that. I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see that. Looks pretty good. I actually would like to see a custom like figure tailor make a version of this with actual like buckles and stuff like that, just to see how they would accomplish it, because those people are just unreal talented. Both of these guys come with the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. Also, if I'm not mistaken, this is based off their match the night before they returned at WrestleMania 33. They were in a ladder match with the Young Bucks. They won, or did they win the match? No, they had to have lost the match. The only way it makes sense. And then they returned the next night at Mania, won the Raw Tag titles in that four-way ladder match, and that was pretty freaking cool. So they do come with the Ring of Honor titles. Sidetrack, I remember being in my apartment in college, and I had a buddy come over to watch the show, and we both just went absolutely ballistic the fact that the Hardys both returned, because like, who's not a big Hardys fan, you know? Anyway, that's enough about my personal life. The figures, they come with, let's see, what is this, 3 sets of hands each? Yeah, so we'll go with Matt first. Matt comes with his pointing hand so he can do the delete pose. He has kind of like a weird grabby hand. This is the one that came with his Unrivaled Series 4. It's a weird hand, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how to explain it. Then he comes with 2 of the finger guns that the Hardys do. These always look good. And then he comes with 2 weapon holding hands. He can hold the title in his hand with these. That is a nice offering there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the titles and the coats off, because I don't want to take a chance on something staining. I checked beforehand, and Jazwares actually put plastic inside so the figures would not be stained, so that was definitely nice on their part. We'll go ahead and just put these coats over to the side. We'll take Jeff's off in a second. So this Matt Hardy, I believe, is the same exact sculpt from the neck down as his Unrivaled Series 4 with the red and black pants. I like this torso. This torso, it might be the same. I think this is actually the same torso as the one that they've used in their recent releases in the Unrivaled line. But that looks good. I like that a lot. The great posability, obviously. The arms are always good for Jazwares when it comes to posing. As far as the torso, not too hot, but we expect that at this point. The lower legs look really good. This paint pattern had to take a lot of deco hits, or maybe not a lot of hits, just a lot of layers probably. Even though it's just that metallic silver and black, I'm not going to be able to do it justice in video. You're going to have to see these in hand. It looks really good. And why does the back side of the pants look cooler than the front side of the pants? Jesus. Anyway, this figure looks really cool. I love the sculpt work on here. Like, all of this in the front is sculpted. The pockets are sculpted. And these pockets up here are actually sculpted. They're kind of hidden by the design, but you can see it in the sculpt there. That looks really nice. The this hairpiece is probably the same from the Unmatched or Unrivaled 4, but that one had a screaming head. This one has a smiling head. This looks really good. I'm gonna have to figure out a semi-permanent way for this to have the jacket on it. Wow. Okay, you know what? Breaking news. I'll go ahead and say it. AEW just showed off a blacklight Jeff Hardy that is a ringside exclusive. You guys are getting a live update of this. That looks freaking sick. This is the same attire as the big rubber guy that I actually just posted a video of not too long ago. That's pretty insane. Look at that right there. All right, I'm glad you guys got to see a wow, a live look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, back to these guys. That looks good. That is enough for Matt Hardy. Let's get into Jeff, since we just got that breaking news. He comes with the finger gun hands, of course, the Ring of Honor title, which we have seen. He comes with the same weird grabbing hand that Matt comes with, but his has the cut up sleeves and it has the tattoos. It has the pointing hand for the delete. And he also comes with two weapon holding hands. I dropped one on the floor, but he comes with a left and a right where he can hold the title or hold weapons. Let's go ahead and get this coat off of him. Now, these pretty much are a lot of like part reuse, except both of these guys have brand new face sculpts, which is pretty nice. Jeff has like this teeth gritting look to him. With the hair, the long hair looks really good on the Jazwares figures for Jeff Hardy. Matt had this smile, of course. This looks really good. It has the contact on the right eye, and it has, well, the contact on the left eye too. It's just whited out because that's how it's supposed to be. Looks good. He doesn't have all of his tattoos because in 2017 he did not have all of his tattoos. But other than that, the parts are pretty much the same from all releases we have seen so far. But these are definitely my favorite Hardy Boy figures from Jazwares. This is a pretty cool time in wrestling, and it was not too hot in WWE in 2017, but these guys were definitely a highlight for me. But I really like these figures. Well, just for quick size comparisons, just because I reviewed these last week, let's take a look at them with the ringside unsanctioned superstars Road Warriors. And you see these, I don't know what deal they worked out, but the Road Warriors are pretty much Jazwares parts. And seeing these guys makes me feel like the Hardys are a little too big, but I can live with that because they are visually perfect. It's kind of hard to complain about that. Let's go ahead and compare them to, let's see who I got laying here on the desk. We got WrestleMania 35 Batista. That's another reason I feel like they might be a little too big. Jeff Hardy should not be looking Batista almost in the eyes like that. And either Batista has a really small head or Jeff Hardy has a gigantic head. And let's do a modern day figure. And we'll compare it to the, oh man, what was it? Elite 104 Braun Breaker. And Braun is actually a little on the smaller side. So that might be a little accurate. So, anyway, these figures are pretty cool. I'm excited for these, to put these up on the shelf. I really like these a lot. So that's a good job, Jazwares. You did good here. Keep it coming. But that is going to be it for today's video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.